Planet Shawn Productions and 38 Entertainment brings to you, he's back. Hi everybody, I'm Shawn Hansen and I am talking into my hand. And I am saying to you that I am back. It's good to be back on television. And enjoy the show.
Hi everybody, I'm Shawn Hansen, not Shannon Carter. This is Shannon
Are you sure?
Carter.
I don't know. Sometimes I can't tell the difference.
I looked a little bit like you.
You do a little bit.
Yeah.
I can see the resemblance right there.
We have like the same mouth.
I know, kind of.
Yeah, and the same hair.
I know. I love your hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. So Shannon just came out with a book, The Heir of Tara, her first book. And Shannon, tell me about this. When did you start thinking of writing this book?
I've actually always wanted to write a book. I've loved writing. I've been doing it since I was really, really little. And I just love making up stories and stuff. And, you know, I started a couple, like, when I was a teenager and everything. And then I was like, oh, no. And then finally I was just like, I just got this idea a few years ago. And I was like, oh, I really want to really go with this one and make sure I finish it. And so it came to me and I just built off of it. And I did a bunch of research for a while. So, yeah.
That's great. And about the research, what kind of research did you do?
Well, there's a lot of Celtic lore, and there's also a lot of historical significance in it. So, like, I had to make sure, you know, dates were correct, stuff like that, and, you know, research Celtic mythology and creatures, because I love Irish mythology and everything like that, and Scottish and all that jazz. So it was really fun.
That's great. And how long did it take to complete this book?
Well, I think I actually started writing in 2012. I started research in 2011, and I started writing in 2012. And of course, with doing the movies and the other film stuff, that kind of took over as main priority. So once that was wrapped, I was officially free to continue working on that. So I was so excited. I was like, yay! So 2.5 years.
And from the movies, she was talking about Sunblocked and The Mark of the Dog Rose. Astro Piano Films.
Yay!
Just for a shout out.
Yeah.
And,
Hey, Jess.
Hi, Mom.
Mom. Mommy.
And now tell me about Tara. Who is she? And
well, Tara is actually a place, and it's a real place. There's a place in Ireland called Tara Hill. It's in the center, and for centuries it was believed to be the seat of the High Kings from thousands of years ago. So it does have a significance in there. But the thing is, what's really fun about this book is you kind of find out things as you go along, and you learn things. So I don't want to give too much away in that sense.
Oh, yeah,
so
definitely.
yeah.
because people have to go where to buy this book? They can
You
go
can
on
get
Amazon.
it on Amazon, and it's available. So you can get an actual copy of the book. You can get it on Kindle. So I'm really excited.
That's great.
Yeah.
And how much is the book? And
The book is $10.99, and the Kindle is $7.99.
oh, wow, very nice. And tell me a little bit about the characters, as much as you can reveal to the audience.
Oh no, absolutely. Oh gosh, so excited. So the main character is Evelyn Evie Woodville, and she kind of gets caught up in this. Basically, the backstory of it is there's this group of people who live amongst us, who've been around for thousands of years, and they've kind of influenced humans over the years, but nobody knows about them. And about 1,000 years ago, the king at the time had 2 twin sons, and without giving too much away, the kingdom kind of splits, and one side follows one of the twins, and another side follows the other, and they kind of get into a civil war with each other. So they're at ends, and so it makes sense. They're at it with each other for a while, and then in the 1400s, late 1400s, a prophecy was made that somebody is going to come that's going to unite them, and and as I guess we can call it the good side, they're called Benians and Dorethians. So a Benian's going to come. Actually, I'm going to read you the prophecy right now.
Nice. I dreamt about this and it came true.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I know she's going to read out of a book today.
You're the witch of the law. Oh, that's okay. So a Benian will come to decide the fate of all. Wheeled in wind and water, the Dorethians will fall. But to sit upon Tara's throne should they fail, the world will weep, for fire will prevail. The Witch of the Loch.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, so it kind of, so both sides, of course, reacted. So it basically is saying a royal descendant of the Benian line was going to come that will kind of stop the Dorethians, unite both sides, and get rid of the bad. I'm doing a really horrible job explaining this because I don't want to give anything away.
Wait, just explain as much as you can.
So basically somebody's going to come along that's going to, you know, reunite everyone. But if they fail, the bad side wins. So this girl kind of gets caught up in the middle of it. And yeah, so she starts off her freshman year in college at Salem, and well, in Salem, and that's when things kind of happen. So she's kind of like helping the good side.
Now tell me a little bit about the cover. You have the cover here.
Yeah, I actually was so lucky. My friends, I have some awesome, super, really talented friends, and they helped me with this. So Jessica Cook, who is my film partner with Astro Piano Films, she took the picture, and I love it. And what's also so great about the cover is it's not at all how I originally planned it. It just kind of came that way, and I love it. And it's just, I love it so much. And Amanda Polgar, she is an amazing editor. She actually edited my book, and she did some tweaking with the photo. And then my friend Deanna DeHart, who's this incredibly talented graphic designer, she did all the text design. She did here, so all the text on there was her, and the spine and all that. And she made this all herself, so it's really pretty.
Good.
Yeah, I was very, very, very happy with it.
Looks very nice.
Yay.
And tell me a little bit about, as much as you can, reveal, Evelyn Evie Woodville and the other characters. How did you come up with their names?
I've always loved the name Evelyn. I just always thought it was really pretty. I think I first heard it in like the movie The Mummy. And I was like, I love that name. And how they called her Evie, because I love Evie. Evie, I think, is just so cute. And Woodville, I just thought I just kind of thought of it. And I definitely wanted, Woodville's kind of a very English name, which they have ties to England in this as well. So basically, like the first book is going to takes place in Salem, Danvers, a little bit of Beverly, up in Gloucester, Magnolia. Second book takes place in England. Third book is kind of England and Scotland. And the fourth book is going to take place in Ireland.
Ooh, Ireland,
Yeah.
nice. And these different places, have you ever been there, or do you plan on going to?
Yes, I've actually, well, obviously I went to Salem, Danvers, and all that, and just driving around, and I've already actually done a lot. The main kind of background theme, each book is going to have a historical theme to it, and this one's the Salem Witch Trials, and I've been researching that since I was 14, so I already knew a ton of it, and so I incorporated a lot of that into the book. For the second book in England, it takes place mostly in Bath, where I have actually been, and also a little bit of London, so I've been there as well. And also for Scotland, I've been to Scotland. I was just there last year, and I did some scouting and research up there as well. So, hoping to get to Ireland by book 4. Fingers crossed.
And for the second book, when do you expect to start that?
Oh, the second book I've already started. I have outlines for book 3 as well, and a very loose outline for book 4, but I pretty much know what's going to happen. So I just got to get back to writing. But now this has kind of been published. I just want to like take a little breather, and then I'll jump back into book 2.
Now tell people why they should go out today. They should definitely go out and get it on Amazon or Kindle.
Because it would make me really, really happy. I would really love that. I put a lot of work into it, and you know, I love fantasy. I love historical fiction books, so I was like, I'm going to make my own. And I put a lot of heart into it, and I just really hope everyone likes it. And I mean, if you like fantasy, if you like history, if you like a little romance, if you like adventure, if you like war.
That's good. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
there's a little
definitely.
something for everyone in there,
Yeah.
and I just really hope everyone likes it.
With all those different aspects in the book, I mean,
I know.
you gotta
You
can't
gotta
go
find
wrong.
something.
Yeah.
It's gotta be something you like.
Something you can grasp onto.
Yeah, exactly.
And what was your favorite part of this voyage, writing this book?
I think just getting lost in the characters. My favorite place to write is coffee shops. So I would go to Salem, actually, because I don't live too far from there, and I would just sit in coffee shops and I would just sit there for hours, and I'm like, oh God, these people probably hate me. But I tip. And so I'm like right in there, and I just get lost. Everything around me just gets blocked out, and I just get lost in the characters and in the story. And I love, because I love to read. I love reading, and I know what I like about books, and I love surprises, I love twists, and I just love like when there's a moment and you're just like, yes. So especially like when I'm writing like the end, you're just like I won't say whether it was good or bad, but it's just like it's a powerful scene, and I'm just like, ooh, like I like that.
Yeah. And now, as well as an author, you're also an actress.
Yes.
And have you been doing any acting lately, or is there anything coming up?
Acting, no, not anything big since Lacey in Mark of the Dog Rose, but we have done a few music videos, and I make some appearances in those. So if you want to check out Pat Weston's video Insane or Silent Season's Us All, you can definitely see me. It's
That's
like
great.
instead of Where's Waldo, it's
Yeah,
Shannon. There she is.
And tell me about the movie Lacey. What did you play in that?
Oh no, Lacey was my character in Mark of the Dog Rose.
Oh yeah. Okay, I was thinking of the movie Lacey. With,
movie
that's
Lacey.
coming out. Yeah.
No, I'm not in that one.
Yeah.
But I've taken a little break from that for right now because I was away from that for too long, so I definitely wanted to do that. But I also make a cameo in Rick Chandler's film Gilgamesh that's coming out next year. So I'm excited to see that, and I know he put a lot of work into that, and it looks really good. So I'm excited for that. But otherwise, I think, I mean, if the right role kind of came along or fell into my lap, I'm sure I would definitely be interested. But now that I have like the first one out, I really gotta, get into the other books. I don't want to make people wait too long to find out what happened. So I really should get back to the coffee shops.
And when you're at the coffee shops, how many hours a week do you put in writing, and how many pages a day or something?
Oh gosh. Well, because for some reason I cannot focus when I'm at home. I try. Nobody will be home except, my cat. And she loves to walk across like my keyboard, or I'll be like typing and she, puts her little head under my hand, and I'm like, okay, this isn't working. But even like if it's just me, like I can't do it. So I love to go to the coffee shops, get my coffee, so I'll get a snack, and I'll just kind of plant myself there for a couple hours, anywhere from 1, and I think there were a few times where I stayed like 4 hours.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Constantly buying food and coffee, of course. But I'm just like, whoa. And I lose track of time.
Yeah.
I just completely lose track of time, and I'm just like, and then I'm like, oh, I should probably go, but I want to stay more. And I'm like, no. Or like sometimes when I'm in Salem, I'm like, my meter's running out, I gotta go.
Definitely.
But I'll do, for a while I was doing it every weekend.
Yeah.
Unless I had film stuff going on, or if I, sometimes after work I would just be like, all right, you know what, I have some time, I'm gonna go there for an hour or whatever, and yeah.
It's funny, I feel the same way. Like when I'm at home, I just don't get too much
Can't
stuff done.
focus. It's just
And then
like
when
you
you
can't
go
focus.
away, you can just get more stuff done.
Exactly, because you can kind of, you're not like, oh, well, I could do this, or I could do that, or I should probably clean that, or I have this, or that. I don't know. I just can't focus. I can't focus.
For me, at least, when I'm at home, I'm like, oh, maybe I could just put the TV on and watch it for like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, that too.
then-
That's also distraction, especially when you have like a show you're really into. You're just like, oh, just one episode.
And 2
one
hours
episode.
later, it's like, oh God, I'm tired now. I gotta go to bed.
I know. Then it's like,
Or you
I
fall
got
asleep.
nothing
Yeah.
done.
So, but yeah, that's great. Well, so the book, The Heir of Tara,
Yes.
is out right now, and you should go get it right now. And you can look for either the book, or you can look for both of us.
Yeah.
And you have this on Facebook, so tell me a little bit about the link that people can go to. and what they can find?
I have a Facebook page. I have a Twitter page for it, and you can just go to Amazon and search it, and it should pop right up. And but I have links to it on Amazon on both there and Twitter, and I'm working on hopefully getting a website up soon.
Yep.
So another work in progress.
That's great. Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
And book 1 of 4.
There will be 4 in all.
And after you're done with the 4th book in the future, since you're in the video industry with Astro Piano Films, is there any correlation of going into making one of these into a video? movie?
I mean, that would be awesome ideally, but because of like the context and the theme, we would need an insanely large budget to do it. So if someone wants to give it to us, that would be awesome. But it would be so much work, and I wouldn't want to do it unless that we had the proper equipment, the proper funding and everything to really do it justice. So this might be one where, you know, maybe like Spielberg or somebody wants to call me and be like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, come on, Steven, give her a call. And give your money to the Shannon Fund.
The Shannon Fund always accepts donations.
Yeah. And yeah, so you've had the book, you've had the movies. What else is on your plate for the summer?
Pretty much just this, and then kind of relaxing. Again, we had a really, I mean, Jess and I and the film company, we've had a really busy year with filming, like the past few years, we were filming Mark of the Dog Rose, and we were doing music videos for local artists in between. So there was just not much room for fun and relaxing. And I mean, writing is very relaxing. The end with the publishing process was a little tiring and stressful, but now that that's done, I just want to relax. I just want to, you know, I'm going away next week and just kind of like, just enjoying myself and maybe doing a little writing there. I want to do a little bit more research for book 2 and tweak the outline a bit, but I've already started chapters. I already have some chapters done for it. So it's going to be, book 2 is going to definitely be longer than this first one here. So I'm anticipating it to probably take a little longer, but hopefully not too long.
That's good. Wow. And I don't remember if we had the out of the blue questions.
Oh, we did that last time. That's right.
So we'll grab them from this blue, or maybe this blue, whichever one you prefer.
Blue. I don't have any blue.
And
all blue.
First question, it pertains to the book.
Ready.
So it's not it's a little bit out of the blue, but it pertains to what you want to do.
Okay, hit me.
I'm a guy. I can't hit a girl.
Well, you know what I mean. Fire away.
And if you were to be any one of your characters, who would it be and why?
Definitely, probably Evie. I like her because she starts off as just like, you know, she's this average girl and she gets hit with a lot of responsibility out of nowhere, and she handles it very well, and she develops and gets just stronger with the character in person as the series goes along, and she's gonna be like real like bad. Can I say?
Yeah, this is late night.
Badass.
There we go.
So and her power is pretty cool. A lot of them have powers in here, but I really like hers.
So we'll have this air after 10.
Yeah. Was I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad, right? Right?
But yeah, that's fine.
But
cricket.
And then I know the second one is I would definitely say probably Alessa. She is awesome, and I actually modeled her after one of my friends who I adore, and she's just like this tall, gorgeous, like blonde, and she's just like she's the sweetest person, but if like you mess with her, like watch out, she like you don't mess with her. and she's funny too, and she's cool. She's actually, her and Evie are my 2 favorite characters.
And now taking it out of the blue again, since you're in the movies, have been recently, but what actress would you say you most resemble?
Who I resemble?
Yep.
I don't really think I resemble anyone right now. I've had people tell me I've looked like Isla Fisher, Demi Moore. I got Julia Roberts once, and I just don't see that. Who else? Just basically anybody who has red hair, they're like, oh, you look like her.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's just something about being a redhead. Everyone thinks we look alike.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, we don't. But oh well. I don't think I really look like anyone.
One of the guys that used to be here said I looked like Kelsey Grammer, and then I saw him on this show that's coming up with him and Martin Lawrence in August, The Partners or something that's coming up.
Partners.
And I just said to myself, I don't look anything like him.
I don't think you look like Kelsey Grammer at all.
I was like, no, I think I look like Shawn Hansen.
I think you do too.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Amy Adams one time.
Oh yeah?
Maybe a little. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know what I look like.
you look a little bit like Amy Adams, yeah.
Sure, we'll go
Yeah.
with Amy.
I think you look like Shannon Carter too.
Thank you. I like to think I look like Shannon Carter. But what does a Shannon Carter look like?
That's true. I don't have the beard, so I can't do that
I know
anymore.
you can't do that. I can do this with my hair. It's just
There you go. So the last out of the blue question, if you were me,
if I were
and you were asking one more out of the blue question, which one would it be?
Oh, I'm not prepared for this. So it has to be an out of the blue.
So
If I
it's
were
a
you.
random question. That
Okay.
doesn't pertain to anything.
And can we just end anything
Yep.
random? Oh man. Well, it was funny. The first thing that popped in my head was like, oh, if you could be any animal. I'm like, oh wait, you asked me that kind of last time. No, you asked shark. All right, what kind of animal would you be and why?
Well, maybe a golden retriever, just because we have goldens, just to see what their environment is like.
Loyalty
Yeah.
and the fact that they're adorable have nothing to do with
yeah.
it.
Like everybody wants to be around them and stuff.
I know, Goldens are cute.
Yeah. So it's a good thing I didn't ask her the shark question then.
Yes, no. Sorry, I was not expecting that one. See, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at that.
So that was a good out of the blue question then.
Okay.
Because you're
I
not
kind of
supposed
stole it
to.
from you, but
yeah.
oh well.
You're not supposed to expect it. Expected.
Expected.
But yeah, I mean that was great. I congratulate you on
Thank you so much.
the release of your first book.
Yes, thank you.
And,
thank you for having me back on. It's
yeah.
always a pleasure to be on here.
Oh, thank
Sorry,
you.
I'm I had a long day, so I'm really tired, so I apologize if I'm rambling or anything.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah. And everybody, you can go to Amazon, get the Heir of Tara today, and go on Amazon or Kindle, and it's going to be in bookstores near you soon.
Hopefully, yes.
And
In libraries. Actually, libraries are
in
carrying it too.
libraries. Which libraries have it right now?
1, 2, 3. I have 5 of them. I don't
Yeah.
want to say until they actually have book in hand. So
Okay.
something
Cool.
you learn about the entertainment industry is you never say anything until it's
Until you
in
know.
stone,
Yeah.
in blood, and you never release any information until you know 100% sure it's happening. Even if you're 99% sure it's happening, do not say anything.
Because you're not 100% yet.
Yeah, I knew this was publishing for a couple months, but even before I announced it, but I was like, nope, not until it's signed and done am I doing it.
Not until they say it's in the mailbox. So
Yeah,
you're gonna
exactly.
get it. But yeah, it'll be in libraries near you, and you can get it on Amazon and Kindle right now.
Yay.
But till next time, I'm Shawn Hansen. This is Shannon Carter. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you
This
again.
is show 241, 9 more to 250. Maybe we could have you on for the big 250.
Sure, I'd love to. I love
Yeah.
coming here.
Thanks, everybody, and have a good night.
Thank you.
That was good.